Hello, welcome back to our weekly chat. One topic and two authors. I'm Elizabeth O'Carroll, and I am joined with author Maria Stryer. Hey, Maria, how are you today?
Hey, Elizabeth, I'm wonderful. And you?
Great, thanks. Say, listen, Maria, we had a lot of questions from our last talk in Breaking Your Loyalty Contract when we were talking about the patterns of our life plan and how we pick our partners. So we started talking a little bit about how does this affect the partners we choose and how we raise our children. We're a little bit confused about the familiar feelings that equal what we think is love, but it really isn't. We're just merely repeating a life pattern, right?
Yeah, this is this is right. This is what we were talking about the last episode, and it's really difficult to understand this because you do not want to realize that this is only familiar and that you are only repeating your relationships experiences from your childhood.
But the thing is, even if we have a small inkling that somehow we're repeating a pattern that's related, like I'm attracting a partner into my life who emulates the behavior patterns that my mother or father raised me with. Because this feels familiar, this is the type of partner I'm aligning with energetically. But even though we have the awareness that this is happening, as we said, it takes courage to change this, but what do we know what to look for afterwards? If this is the familiar and we think this is love, we can only love this way because that's what we know. So, how do we stop and change our patterns of behavior so we can attract a healthy relationship into our lives?
Yeah, there are two issues I think we should talk about. One is if you try to attract other people, then it's like that you think or believe that your parents didn't tell you the truth when you were a child. You think how your parents explained you how the world acts and reacts with you. This should be the truth. And when then you change it, then it's something like, oh, my parents were wrong, and this is not easy to be aware about or maybe get known about that your parents only told you the truth they knew because of their experiences of their childhood.
Right. It's almost like the blind leading the blind because our parents are going about their lives unconsciously and they're repeating a cycle of behavior, attracting partners into their life that is similar and familiar to what they're comfortable with and what is love, but they're attracting their parents into their life as their partners, and we're attracting our parents into our lives as our partners. And the cycle just keeps going. It seems almost inevitable to stop and break the cycle, right? So that we can raise our own children healthy.
You are able to do it. When I have a look at my family and mother, grandmother, and great grandmother, all the female um, from this family, from my grandmother, are overweighted and without children. And because I changed my loyalty contract, I have children and I'm not overweighted. So you can go out of these structures and leave it behind you. So I know it works, and so this is why I want that a lot of people know about this loyalty contract, so it's more easy to change it.
Absolutely. And we really truly need to change because for our children and our children's children, right? so that they can be more free to fully live their lives more presently and attract into their lives the right partner. Maybe we would even see less relationships breaking up if we're attracting a true life partner that's healthy as opposed to a familiarity that's programmed after a set of behaviors that we've acquired from our parents, our loyalty contract.
Yeah, these are two outcomes that they learn from you as a role model, that that you're able to change it. This is one, and the other one is that um, it works, and they do not have to stay in these patterns from your family.
Excellent. So very, very important. And to know that nobody's perfect. You know, we kind of put our parents up on a pedestal as children and because we trust them and believe in them, but to allow our own children to know that we're not perfect and we're all in this learning together, right?
Yeah, and maybe we can talk on our last session about how we are afraid of changing our patterns.
That would be a great one. Shall we do that one for our next talk?
Yeah, I think we should do this and talk to you next time at the next session.
Sounds good, Maria. Thanks so much, and I look forward to our next talk.
Okay, Elizabeth, thank you too. Bye.
Bye.